McCarten here. As far as oil painting, most of my training for oil painting occurred in my college years. So I had quite a bit of art prior to that, but it became more focused or narrowed towards oil painting in my college years. When I was in Los Altos at Foothill College, teachers that were very influential on me was Mr. De Palma, Mr. Gauze, G-A-U-Z-E, Mr. De Palma, capital D-E, capital P-A-L-M-A. They were also very important in my development in the arts. I've also, while I'm at it, my mother had a great influence on my art as well. She noticed I had an urge to draw and paint, and that she always, if there was lessons in the community being offered, she would enroll me in those classes. In any case, she continued to support me and sending me on to college. I took a number of classes in oil at UC Davis when I transferred there. And the teachers that influenced me there was Mr. Roland Peterson and Ron Henderson, and also the art teachers, the art history teachers were also instrumental in my appreciation of the arts. Mr. Baird comes to mind, Mr. Kramer in architecture, Mr. Baird was in history of cities, and a number of other art history class that I'd taken. So I have a fair amount of art background, and I continued painting after college, though at first it of course wasn't my mainstay of making a living, but I always had my thumb on the palette, and I began with experience. I started and learning and discovering of oil paints. It just seemed like it just would go on and on and on. I more gravitated to what you call layering and using transparencies when one does painting. It's not a discovery. I mean, it's not unique to my style. It's overlaying is of course integral to oil painting, but I wanted to really focus in on it as compared to just mixing the pigments on a palette and applying it on a surface, to put layers upon layers, getting thinner and getting a quality of color that you do not get when you mix paints on the palette. Was very intriguing and interesting to me. Also, coincidentally, I got a lot of texturing effects when I'm making images on my canvas that I owe to the layering effect and the transparencies that are done on the surface. The interplay between linseed oil, the pigment, and the solvents gives quite a diversity of effects on the canvas surface, as you probably see in my work. Anyway, it's just a matter of timing, a matter of how much you want the paint to set up, that you can get a variety of different texturing effects when you do that. So it's been really a long journey of working the surfaces and discoveries in my oil painting. I also, the environments, I always sought out. Whenever there was classes being offered at a local JC, I always just like to go there and just continue to paint, and I've always had encouragement from the instructor and their appreciation of what I was doing on the canvas, that I continued in oil painting. Not after UC Davis, I continued when given the opportunity, if there was a JC, I would always take another class just to keep painting and to keep moving and finding out more about the medium of oil. Like Santa Rosa JC, Santa Rosa Extension in Petaluma, like Novato, Mr. Hendrickson, I believe, in Novato. So I've had quite a bit of background in painting through the years, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope that to a degree that you enjoy the paintings as well. I also want to thank the area which I'm in now. The Pelican Bay Art Association here in Curry County. They have what they call the Manly Art Center, where artists gather and share their ideas, and it's very conducive to persons either appreciating art or enjoy doing art. So I'm grateful for them. They've told me about the opportunity up at Newport to display my artwork, and I applied, and I was given the privilege and chance to show my work to a greater audience. I want to thank Sally Hoke for helping me arrange the paintings and providing the material to make this presentation. Thank you.